Hey guys, I just want to take a few minutes and discuss the different programs that we run in our classes here at CrossFit City Limits to give you a little more insight on how you can use this information to better customize your schedule to fit your specific goals. Of course, with all of this said, CrossFit is constantly varied functional movements at high intensity. So even if you're not following a specific plan here, and you're just coming on random days, those random days are going to even out over time, and you're going to get really, really fit in a very general way, which is directly in line with CrossFit. But if you want to be a little more meticulous with when you come in your program to really maximize the effort you're getting out of here, then following some advice that I'm going to give here may be good for you and your schedule. So what we have is we run two different programs. We have a CrossFit program and we have a strength bias CrossFit program. What CrossFit is a little more general in nature. So we're going to get better at long distance running. We're going to get better at short, intense workouts. We're going to get stronger, more flexible, everything that we're trying to do with CrossFit, general fitness. The strength bias CrossFit is more for people who just like lifting heavy. So these are the people that enjoy the barbell more. Maybe these are the people competing in CrossFit. What happens if you're competing in the sport of CrossFit, there's no weight categories. So there's, for each of the different levels, if it's advanced, if it's expert, or if it's the beginner levels of these local CrossFit competitions or higher, there's minimal strength requirements that you need to truly compete at that level. So to meet those minimal strength requirements, you need a program that biases strength a little bit more. So there's not a better. It mainly is about what you prefer, what you like to do, what you need, and what your goals are. For most people, 99% of people whose goals are just be out in the real world, play volleyball, play with your kids, be a regular human being, the CrossFit program is going to be the way to go. But it's fun every now and then to go through lifting cycles and lift a little heavier. So just because you pick one doesn't mean you always have to stay there. You can bounce around between them. But what I would recommend is picking one and following it for one of our cycles, and then maybe picking another, following it for one of our cycles, or just picking one and always following it if you can. So what does it look like to follow one of these programs? The CrossFit program, you would come to class Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You would rest on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, rest on Sunday. The strength bias program, you'd come to class Monday, Tuesday, rest on Wednesday, come back Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday, you could either take the regular class and kind of do a mixture of these two things, or we provide an open gym strength bias workout that you can follow to further bias your strength. So any of these solutions would be good, and again, it just depends on what your ultimate goals are. What we're looking at is CrossFit, or what our program isn't what we do on any given day. So on any given day, we might be doing more cardio, we might be doing more strength, we might be doing a mix of the two, maybe going shorter or longer, using intervals. So on any given day, the program may look random and varied, but we have a big picture in mind. So we program our workouts out months and months and months ahead of time. That way we make sure that we're getting the right things that we need to either develop that general fitness or to really build the strength and general fitness alongside each other. Also, a way we can further customize your program for you is in each class, we have a CrossFit and a boot camp option. Now, don't look at these as harder and easier, because that's not really the case. Really what the case is the boot camp is just a simpler, lighter version of CrossFit. So what actually happens when we do that is we're going to bias our cardio a little bit more. Most people coming in here, that's really what they're looking for. They're looking to really bias their cardio and get results from there. What the boot camp side of things, making the exercises simpler, can actually make you push a little bit harder in a workout. So let's take a snatch, for example. CrossFitters may be doing a snatch where you have the barbell and we jump it up over our head. Where boot campers in that scenario may be doing a kettlebell swing, where we have a kettlebell and we're swinging it up over our head. The snatch is much more technical. It takes a long time to develop the technique required to really push hard and go fast. And even when you do have that technique, we still need to be very deliberate and careful with our reps to make sure we're putting everything in good positions. The kettlebell swing is much less technical. It is simpler. We still need to get in good positions and we still need to prioritize it, but we can get a lot more aggressive with the speed and intensity we're going at with kettlebell swings than we can with snatches. So it's not a easier, harder type of thing. Sometimes the boot camp is harder just because it's simpler and you're able to push. So you can make these choices day in, day out. I recommend coming up with a strategy and following it for a cycle. And then the CrossFit and boot camp options, that's something you can change day to day. And you can even mix and match these things. So you can take a movement from the CrossFit workout and a movement from the boot camp workout and pair these up together to get the workout you're going for. All right, if you have any questions, just let me or any of the coaches know, and we'll see you soon.